So one of the coolest things that you see along Sri Lanka's southern coast, these fishermen had to get creative, so they built the stilt so they could fish safely above the waves.
About 100 people fishing.
So after our quite intense 2-week tuk-tuk adventure, we really wanted a place to rest. Okay, so you're sleeping here now. It's as if we're right in the middle of the jungle. It's the best preserved fortified city built by Europeans in South and Southeast Asia. Things will go wrong, something will happen. Thousands of years ago, with ancient Sri Lankan kingdoms thriving nearby. It is a lot quieter than Mirissa, I have to say, but it's not sleepy. It's just like a postcard of Sri Lanka. This beach is already making me feel nostalgic. Yeah, there's something so humbling about sea turtles going far out, but somehow always staying connected to where you come from. It smells fantastic.
I want you to steal the recipe.
Good morning, everyone. Here from a beautiful but very rainy Sri Lanka this morning. So today we are moving once again. We will be driving along the southern coast to our next destination, which is Unawatuna. We are a bit sad though because this is our last day with the tuk-tuk. So yes, we're feeling a bit nostalgic because we really got used to it. And I think Mihai is going to be missing it the most because he loved driving it. Are you going to miss it, Mihai?
Yes.
Yes?
Why you ask?
I shouldn't even be asking. You want to buy one now, don't you?
Yeah. No more car.
No more car. Okay, so we're buying a tuk-tuk now. Yeah, so the plan is to head to Unawatuna, check into our accommodation. We will be making some stops along the way first though. And we're also hoping to make it to Galle today as well because it is our last day with the tuk-tuk. So yes, I hope the weather will be on our side. The forecast didn't look too good at all this morning. So fingers crossed we could make it there and then spend some time at the beach as well. So we'll see how we go. Okay, so we've just made a stop and as you can see it's quite dull today. But yeah, I have to say there's something deeply moving and magical about a beach in the rain. I don't know, it's still beautiful to me. And yeah, we've come across this beach with these interesting looking poles. So one of the coolest things that you see along Sri Lanka's southern coast is stilt fishing. And what happens is fishermen balance on these narrow wooden poles. And yeah, as you can see, they're stuck in shallow water, so it's not very deep. And this isn't just for show. It actually started back in the 1940s and 50s when fishing gear was scarce. And these fishermen had to get creative, so they built the stilt so they could fish safely above the waves without needing any boats or big equipment. A very unique fishing method that I have not seen anywhere else in the world. And it is a skill passed down through generations, and it requires a lot of balance, patience, and strength. So how long do you spend every day? How many hours?
2 hours, three times.
Okay, and what fish do you catch?
Catch small fish, sardine.
Sardines. Okay, and there's a lot of fishing around here?
Some, one time 20, 30, even more. A lot of fish, but 200, 300.
Per day?
One day,
Wow.
one time. Then lot of people there. About 100 people fishing.
And do you sell the fish or for
selling,
family?
Selling.
You sell the fish, yes? Okay.
Someday 3 times.
Yeah, so you can see these fishermen on stilts pretty much all along the southern coast as you drive to Galle. We've seen them on multiple beaches driving this morning. But this particular beach had a point on Google Maps. It was called Fishermen on Stilts Viewpoint, something like this. So that's how we found such a large group here. and it was a small donation to take a picture or video with them. It is a nice way to support them. So yes, it was really nice to see something so unique, and I really hope that this fishing method stays alive. Obviously, there are so many new modern fishing methods that, yes, my fear is that something like this will eventually die off. And yes, it's sad to see. I really hope it stays this way and they keep it alive for as long as possible. Have you heard of this type of fishing before, Mihai?
No, but I like to try this fishing. No, today I don't have time, but 100% one day I come back to stay 1 week just fishing
Just
with
fishing.
the boys. Yes.
Yes, Mihai loves fishing. He knows everything about fishing, and it's definitely something you would like to try, right?
It's very relaxing to stay here and just fish.
But it looks hard for me, the way they balance. It's not hard, no?
It's very relaxing first.
Maybe that's what you think.
Yes.
You try it first and then tell me it's relaxing.
I'm fishing more than 15 years, I understand.
Yeah, okay. I think any type of fishing is relaxing for you,
Yes,
Mihai.
very relaxing.
Yes, a nice experience this morning. And as I was saying before, I really hope it stays alive, this tradition.
And even here, the boys is very nice.
Okay, so we are making our way to check into our accommodation in Unawatuna, leave our belongings, and hopefully continue on to Galle. All right, so we've just checked in, and this is our room in Unawatuna. So we have a very large bed over here with some towels, some bedside tables on both sides, a place to put our clothes, little wardrobe over here, and then over here we have the bathroom. Okay, so a very spacious bathroom. We have the mirror with the sink, the toilet, and the shower. A lot of space. I also like the decor, the little touches, really nice. And we also have an air conditioner, a lot of light coming in the room from the big windows as well. And then I'll show you the outside. Somebody's ready for sleep.
This is my bed for 1 week.
Okay, so you're sleeping here now?
Yes.
Well, that works fine for me. I get all this to myself then, so I'm happy with that. So we have a small sitting area over here as well. The host greeted us with some papaya juices, but we already drank them. They were delicious. A small table over here to have our meals, and we even have a kitchen as well. So see if I can open it. Yep. Okay, so we have a stove, an oven, some cooking facilities over here. You can see a kettle, a toaster, a blender even, some pots and pans, cutlery, and a fridge over here as well. So very convenient, very cute. But yes, we have a large hammock over here, and I don't know if you noticed our beautiful garden. Just have a look at this paradise. How green. It's as if we're, yeah, we have coconut trees, and it's as if we're right in the middle of the jungle. It's absolutely beautiful, just what we love. right, so a stunning accommodation, very clean, very spacious. It has this beautiful greenery surrounding it. So yeah, we'll be spending here 7 nights and we're paying $22 per night. So Mihai and I just really wanted a place where we could relax, enjoy the beach. The beach is very close, about a 5 to 10 minute walk from here. So after our quite intense 2 week tuk-tuk adventure, we really wanted a place to rest. So yes, we have all the amenities here, so I think this place is fantastic for that. All right, so we made it to Galle Fort, one of the most fascinating and charming places on the southern coast of Sri Lanka. And what's amazing is that it isn't just a historical ruin, it's really a living, breathing town that's still very much alive today. So, yes, people live here, kids go to school, there are lots of cafes. So, the story begins in the early 1500s when the Portuguese first arrived in Sri Lanka. And they built a small fortified outpost in Galle after defeating the local kingdom. And at the time, Galle was already an important port. It was part of the old spice trade routes and was actually well known among Arab and Chinese merchants. The Portuguese built a simple rampart to protect their interests, mostly to secure the cinnamon exports, which were hugely valuable back then. But then in the 1640s, the Dutch East India Company arrived, and after a bloody siege, they took Galle from the Portuguese. The Dutch were master builders, and they turned this small outpost into a full-blown coastal fortress. They surrounded the town with thick granite and coral walls, built bastions for cannons, and laid out a proper town plan inside, complete with homes, churches, warehouses, and a drainage system so good that it still functions today. And then eventually the British took over the entire island in the late 1700s, including Galle Fort. But rather than destroy it or build something new, they used the fort as it was, adding a few colonial style mansions and military structures of their own. The British era saw more administrative use of the fort, but interestingly, they left the Dutch architecture mostly intact. After independence, Galle Fort became more than just a historical site, it evolved into a full cultural hub. Artists, writers, entrepreneurs, and locals all call this place home. And in 1988, UNESCO recognized it as a World Heritage Site, calling it the best preserved fortified city built by Europeans in South and Southeast Asia. But yes, when you wander inside the fort today, it's really like walking through a European town. It has this colonial vibe to it, but with the sounds and scents of Sri Lanka. You'll find these cobblestone streets, pastel-colored colonial villas, old mosques and churches, little art galleries, handmade jewelry shops, and spice vendors. And there's even a cricket field in the middle of it all. And what's interesting is that Galle Fort is the only UNESCO World Heritage Site in Sri Lanka where people actually still work and live inside the protected area daily. And then right here at the edge of Galle Fort, you've got the Galle Lighthouse. And it turns out this is actually Sri Lanka's oldest light station. The lighthouse is about 26 meters tall, but you can definitely see it's quite old. The paint is coming off. The first one was built in 1848, but then it burned down. And this one that you see right here has been standing here since 1938. So it's still working today, still guiding ships almost 30 miles out to sea. And what's interesting is that this wasn't the original location either. So the location is slightly different, but yeah, I don't know what to say. I think I preferred the one at Dondra Head a lot more. I think that one was more beautiful for me personally, with the white bricks and the yellow windows. But this one is definitely in a very photogenic location as well, with the palm trees framing it on one side, and then you've got the ocean and fort walls on the other. And then from the lighthouse, you can actually walk onto a beach here. And I can see people are swimming as well. So Yes, looks quite pleasant. And now that the sun is out, it's so hot outside. But I'm glad the rain stopped at least so we can continue filming. Yes, you can see it's quite pleasant. There aren't any waves here, and I can even see a large stupa all the way down there in the distance. So there must be a temple there, a Buddhist temple. So it's only a small beach, not that big. Unfortunately, there is quite a bit of litter, which is sad to see. But yes, looks like people enjoy coming here. Yes, very cute, charming streets. I love the architecture. Very different to what we've seen in Sri Lanka so far. And then right here in the middle of the fort, we have the Dutch Reformed Church. It's been here since 1755, and it was built by the Dutch on the site of an even older Portuguese church. Okay, so we stopped at a restaurant here in Galle to have something to eat. Our meals have just arrived. I went for some vegetable fried rice with some egg, and Mihai went for the noodle version, so pretty much the same thing. So let's give it a try. It's really nice. It's one of those really simple meals, nothing fancy this time, but it's something I was craving. So delicious. It's loaded with veggies, and that's exactly what I wanted. Very well balanced. Once again, not spicy, just the way we like it. It's good.
How you said, simple and nice.
Simple and nice, yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes that's all you need. You don't
Yes.
need anything fancy. It's good. Alright guys, so those meals ended up costing us 4,370 rupees, meaning 2 main meals and 2 soft drinks. So yes, a bit pricey here in Galle, we noticed, especially given that we went for something quite simple this time. But yes, I guess it's one of those touristy places, so it's to be expected. Okay, officially, I think we're both in love with this little town. It is so beautiful, so many little streets, alleyways,
A lot of life here.
a lot of life. Um, yes, it's beautifully decorated. You see all sorts of boutiques, all sorts of beautiful trees and flowers as well. And we've even just saw some monkeys around
Yeah,
here.
it's
And
everywhere. Monkey here.
yeah, and they were quite big too.
Yes.
I've never seen those species
The
before.
dark face.
Yeah, they have dark faces. They look very different. So, yes, but what can I say? I'm in love. I really didn't expect it to be so
Understand.
beautiful. Hi guys, so it is the next day. Yesterday we decided to spend the rest of the evening just around the streets of Galle. We really love the atmosphere around there. So unfortunately, we didn't have enough time to visit the rest of the beaches that we had planned, but that's okay. We're having a beach day today. Now, this morning we had to say goodbye to our tuk-tuk, which was a bit sad for us. I really had no idea we would get so attached to it. We had so much fun driving around Sri Lanka with our little tuk-tuk. It's just been a fantastic experience. It definitely exceeded our expectations. In the beginning, we were so nervous. We were so worried that things will go wrong, something will happen, it will be difficult to drive. But in the end, it all worked out really well. And yeah, so today was the final day for us. We ended up driving around Sri Lanka for almost 1,000 kilometers, believe it or not. So quite a bit. But yeah, the company that we rented from, they actually provide the service, a pickup service. So for an additional fee, of course, we paid an additional $50 for them to come and pick up the tuk-tuk from here in this region, just because we wanted to spend the rest of the week pretty much at the beach. We didn't really need to go anywhere else. So this is our last stop before leaving Sri Lanka. So yes, it's good that they provide that. If you come to Sri Lanka, just know that you do have that option as well. You don't necessarily have to go and drop it off in Negombo. But I think Mihai will miss the tuk-tuk even more than me. Is that right?
Yes, this is true. Guys, I miss my tuk-tuk. I miss my job now.
As a tuk-tuk driver, yeah?
Yes.
So would you say that it was difficult to drive here in Sri Lanka?
Yes, it's difficult. It's not easy.
Not easy at all?
It's not easy.
Yes, at times it really tested our patience.
Yes.
That's for sure. But overall, we had so much
You
fun.
get fun.
Yeah.
Yes, if you have patience, you'll be okay.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, if we could do it, you could probably do it too.
Yes.
But this afternoon we've come to Unawatuna Beach, and you can see it's quite a large beach. It's very spread out. It's got this crescent shape, and it's actually shielded by a reef. And it also has this beautiful soft golden sand. It's very pleasant, very deep color as well. The beach does have quite a few areas with sunbeds. There's cafes, restaurants here as well, but they've also got this open space where they've just left it free, so that's good. It's not overly crowded. Very, very pleasant beach, very quiet here as well. A lot less commercialized, a lot less crowded than Mirissa, that's for sure. And the waves look somewhat calmer here as well compared to Mirissa. So yeah, it does look like a suitable beach for swimming. I can see quite a few people swimming on that end of the beach. Not so many on this side, but I think a lot of the people must be having lunch at this hour, so maybe that's why. But yes, it's absolutely beautiful, and it does look pretty inviting, I must tell you. But Unawatuna's history actually goes way back, even before the colonial times. Archaeological evidence suggests that this region was inhabited thousands of years ago with ancient Sri Lankan kingdoms thriving nearby. And the southern coast, including Unawatuna, was part of the early trade routes connecting Sri Lanka to India, the Middle East, and beyond. Unawatuna's natural bay provided shelter not only to local fishermen, but also to trading vessels from across the Indian Ocean, and this helped establish it as a quiet but vital spot on ancient trade maps. Fast forward to the colonial era, Unawatuna was impacted by Portuguese, Dutch, and British rule, as nearby Galle grew into a major fortified trading port. But despite these changes, Unawatuna managed to retain much of its original character as a fishing village. So this region was severely impacted by the 2004 tsunami, but it has recovered, and today it's a lively beach destination. It is a lot quieter than Mirissa, I have to say, but it's not sleepy. You've still got the easygoing locals. It's a very relaxed, chill vibe over here, and you've got just enough restaurants and cafes to keep things interesting. So it's a nice balance. They've also got all sorts of activities that you can do here, like diving, snorkeling, fishing. I can see they offer all kinds of tours as well. So yes, plenty to do. So we've decided to spend the rest of the day at Dalawella Beach, also known as Turtle Beach. And if you ask me, this one is just picture perfect. I mean, look at this. It's just like a postcard of Sri Lanka. You've got these tall coconut trees framing the beach. The sand is nice and soft, a bit lighter in color than at Unawatuna. and you've also got those huge rocks in the distance. So yes, it's absolutely beautiful. Definitely one of my favorites, to be honest, so far. Now, what's really special about this beach is that it attracts sea turtles. So that's why it's called Turtle Beach. The water here is quite shallow, almost like a little natural pool. And because of that, turtles often come right up close to the shore. So yes, I'm very curious. We'll actually see one today. Apparently, you can spot them just a few meters from the shore. So yes, I'd love to see one. Now this beach is definitely a lot quieter. You can see it's quite empty, not a lot of people here. You definitely don't have any sunbeds, any cafes, restaurants, but I am noticing quite a few accommodations. So you can actually stay here right by the beach. But yes, these stunning palm trees are definitely the highlight for me. They're absolutely beautiful. They're so tall. Now, I have to be honest with you, this beach is already making me feel nostalgic because these are our last few days here in Sri Lanka. In fact, this is our last vlog here too. So, yes, when I look at this beach, I just know for a fact that I'm going to miss it so much. We've had such a fantastic time here. Sri Lanka is such a gem, honestly. There's just no other way to describe it. It's such a beautiful country. And yeah, we just fell in love. Okay, so we've come to another side of the beach, and there's quite a few more people on this side, but the scenery is just as beautiful. You can see it's absolutely stunning. And yes, the water is very shallow. And I think I can see a sea turtle there in the distance. Oh, wow. Yeah, I doubt the camera will be able to capture it. Oh, there's one right here. It's quite big. Yes, it's only a few meters from the shore, like so close. Yes, you can probably see it much better now on my camera. It's very shallow here, and we've got the beautiful sunlight as well. Wow, what a beautiful creature. Yeah, there's something so humbling about sea turtles. They're ancient and they've been roaming the oceans for over 100 million years. And what's even more incredible is the journey they take. So after hatching on a beach, they disappear into the vastness of the ocean for years, and nobody knows exactly where they go. It's called the lost years. But somehow, against all odds, the females find their way back, and not just to the same country or the same coastline, but to the exact same beach where they were born. They're an incredible sight to see here, and it's absolutely magical. Yeah, to us, the turtle is such a fascinating creature, and somehow it represents that timeless journey that they take, that sense of purpose, of going far out, but somehow always staying connected to where you come from. But also learning to trust the path, even when it gets long or uncertain, or you get lost, that you'll eventually find a way no matter what. Okay, so we found a little spot right here. So I think we're just gonna spend the rest of the day swimming a little, doing some snorkeling.
You have the security zone.
Oh yes, we also have a security, well, a sleeping security guard, I should say. Alright guys, so we got quite hungry on the beach, so we came to this lovely little restaurant. It was actually right here at Turtle Beach, So our meals have just arrived. We both went for the catch of the day, which happens to be snapper today. So it looks fantastic. They've also brought us some rice and a little salad over here as well. So let's give it a try. We were told it was cooked in coconut milk and some veggies I can see, but it smells fantastic. Can't wait to try. And it's huge, by the way, huge portion. Mhm. Yeah, that's really nice. Really nice and fresh. I can feel it's fresh. Yeah, you would expect so being right here on the coast. But I mean, yeah, it's super delicious. The sauce, yeah, I have to try. Mm, yeah, 5 stars. Fantastic. Really good.
Oh,
Yeah, I should do that too, probably. It's easy.
it's
Yeah,
easy.
I think
It's
I'll
the
do the
best.
same. It's easier to do that. Yeah, I can tell by your face you're happy.
You know, I want to steal the recipe.
Yes, me too, actually. We should steal the recipe. We should ask.
Yeah, you can ask.
Yeah, tastes incredible.
Wow.
Probably one of the best dishes. We've tried seafood, especially.
Yes, I can say this is
One of the best
one of the
seafood
best.
dishes we've ever tried.
10 star.
All right, guys, so those meals were absolutely delicious. The restaurant is actually right here at the entrance of Turtle Beach, so it's very easy to find. And it ended up costing us 5,000 rupees exactly, so meaning two main meals and one bottle of water. Very affordable, and even compared to some of the other restaurants we've seen around. So yeah, I was actually quite surprised, to be honest, but I mean, the quality was amazing. The food was, yeah, incredibly delicious. So yeah, if you happen to be here in Dalawella Beach, Turtle Beach, come check them out. So as you can see, we are back on the beach and we're heading to the other end of the beach actually to hopefully try and catch the sunset. We'll see if we're lucky today. So far, we haven't been very lucky with sunsets, not just here in Sri Lanka, but practically in all countries that we've been to since we started our adventure this year. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. Let's check out these interesting looking textures. Ooh, how beautiful. And what I also noticed here in Sri Lanka is that a lot of the rocks are actually covered in seaweed. And it gives them this beautiful contrast of color, and I just love it. It's so beautiful. All right, so unfortunately, we didn't get that colorful sunset we were hoping for.
Because you need to come back.
Yes, once again, I don't know why we're not lucky with sunsets, but yes, a sign that we do need to come back to Sri Lanka. But yeah, just like that, our time here has come to an end. I can't believe it's been a month already, and it's our last vlog. We've had such an amazing time, from the serene tea plantations to the wild safaris, stunning beaches. I really think Sri Lanka has so much to offer for every kind of traveler. And I know for sure that it has a lot more to offer us personally because we haven't even seen half yet. So
Yeah, you can do more safari.
more safaris, more beaches to explore, more towns to
No, I
see.
miss my tuk-tuk.
Yeah, me too. I will miss our tuk-tuk a lot. But yeah, what really stood out to us was the warmth of the people, their hospitality, their kindness. I can't emphasize just how welcomed we felt here in Sri Lanka. And yeah, we just had a fantastic time. Sri Lanka, you'll definitely have us back. It was just too magical not to come back. So yeah,
And nice food. Very nice.
Yes, really nice food as well. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, the food was fantastic here in Sri Lanka, very delicious, and yeah, I can't wait to be back.
Even
honestly.
today, the fish.
Even today, that fish was top. But yes, I think it's time to end this vlog. Over the next couple of days, we are heading to a new destination. It's not a new country for us, but it is a new city. So yes, we're very excited about that. But thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next one.
See ya.
Bye.